Good morning, professionals you trust. My name is Leslie Katie McFadden, and my business is Leslie McFadden Real Estate. Today's tip of the day is how to remove scratches from glass windows. Over time, a lot can happen to your home's windows, both inside and out, including scratches. If you happen to notice some scratches on the glass, you may not even know how they got there. That is, unless you saw a toddler reach for a pair of keys and then go to town scribbling on a window. If so, that's a huge clue. But fortunately, there are a few simple ways to get rid of scratches on glass windows, provided that they're not too deep. If they are too deep, it can sometimes still be remedied by a window professional. Here's a few things you can try. The first being nail polish. Clear nail polish, even if you've never had a manicure in your life, is handy to keep around. Other household projects use this as well, but if you just rub a little on the window, applying a thin coat of clear, it has to be clear, to the part of the window that was scratched, and then give it about an hour to dry. After the polish dries, you use a cloth that is slightly moistened with the nail polish remover to wipe over the surface, just removing excess nail polish that's outside the scratch itself. This cleans out the scratch and sometimes makes it disappear. You can also use white toothpaste or like a light pumice soap. Some people say pumice, I say pumice. It's amazing how many uses you can use pumice for. But this is a method that works either with the regular toothpaste or like a slightly abrasive soap. You can take a little bit and put it on a washcloth and then wipe it just around the surface of the scratch. You want to make sure that it's clean, the window is clean, because this will not work if it's dirty. So wash it with the toothpaste or the abrasive soap and let it dry. From there, you want to put a small amount of either toothpaste or the soap on a slightly damp rag, and when you rub it off, use about 30 seconds of circular motions or light pressure. If it's still there, you just repeat the process, and it slowly but surely goes away. The second is using steel wool. Now, this seems a little iffy because you don't want to take steel wool to most anything because it scratches. But if you make sure that you have the #40 steel wool, it's super soft and it makes everything polished versus it's kind of like a buffing technique. The key is to make sure you have the right kind, and starting with a fresh pad, you want to make sure that it's not one that you've used on something else because it might scratch. Gently rub the fine steel wool in a circular direction for a few minutes at the site of the scratch. Then wipe away any residue and check your progress. Do not repeat this process as it will scratch because now it's used. Just try one of the other methods or call a professional. If you found this helpful, be sure to follow us on our social media on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn at Leslie McFadden Real Estate. Thank you so much.